thing would be to wake up and totally just dive into your Bible.
I eat breakfast regularly, so I'm feeling pretty sharp.
The best thing to do is just to wake up in the morning, to give Lord thanks, you know.
Really?
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Sounds cool.
Yeah, definitely all for some extra brain power.
You go to gym and you don't have breakfast, you're starving by like 9 o'clock, so...
I wake up hungry. That's usually what gets me out of bed, is the fact that I need food.
First thing would be to get some breakfast.
I eat a lot in the morning.
I have cereal now, and then at about 10 I normally have toast as well.
Like I just need to eat chow in the morning. I need to eat food.
So I can't think well when I'm hungry.
I really find that I need fuel to keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally key to your day, and
I think it totally gets you focused for the day.
You need to connect with God. I mean, He's going to be with you for the rest of the day. And
If I don't spend like time with God, the next day I can feel myself just further away from Him.
So I'll wake up, you know, spend some time with God, and you just feel different.
So for me, it's very important.
And God isn't a second thought, you know, it isn't like an afterthought of, oh yeah, I forgot about God this morning. No, it's like, you know, you started, it's going, you know, and it's the same as breakfast.
I need that intimacy with Him in the morning, just to get me through the day.
Just getting something of His heart first thing in the morning. Otherwise, you're gonna basically go into the day without your armor on.
I mean, with us nowadays, we have such hectic lives, you know, you have to structure everything in and fit it in your calendar, you know.
I think back in the day they had time on their hands.
I always think back in those days, the fastest you could go is you could jump on a camel.
And I remember that Daniel would go and pray like 3 times a day.
The morning, our lives aren't always that, like, I'm gonna spend 3 times a day, you know what I mean?
How does an oak manage to go 3 times a day?
if we all could, it would be awesome.
We have to wake up and we have to go work a 9 to 5.
Our lives are so full of ourselves these days.
Things have sped up so much.
I think in some regards we always assume that because we're of technology and the way mankind's developed that we are very different, which I think is dangerous because I think fundamentals stay the same in life.
I think intimacy with God is something that we're born with that need, and we all need it from way back in the day to now. Our spirit needs the same thing as it did back then.
If Jesus needed regular times with God on mountaintops and just by Himself completely, then how much more do we need regular times with God?
I don't think we need more time than before, but we need to change our opinion of what time is when we're spending it with God.
It's not dependent on whether you've got a more hectic day or less hectic day, or whether you get more time or less time. Actually, it's a relationship, and that needs to be constant. So sometimes we have the opportunity to spend large amounts of time, and then spend large amounts of time. Other times we have very little time, and that's okay as well. You don't have to stick to a set amount of time, as long as it's a real relationship that's intimate and not just this duty that gets performed. It's about a relationship with 2 personalities, and sometimes the one wants one thing and the other wants another thing, and then you accommodate each other. We as human beings don't have the exact same breakfast every day. That's going to become very mundane and boring. We need some variety, so it's the same with spending time with God. When we're open to His Spirit, every day will be different. Every day will be a chance to get to know a different side of your best friend.